I'm a no-smoke apiary, but I've been using the vaporizer for almost a year now. It's one of my favorite tools. Let's take a look at it. Hey everyone, it's been a year since I've had my APISOLIS, and I want to just take a moment and appreciate this piece of equipment. So I was given the APISOLIS Vaporizer to give it a go, and as you can see, I use it a lot. And this is about the 1-year anniversary of this product in my hands. I really like it. It is not for those absolutely horrendous hives. It is for your every inspection when the bees are not absolutely terrible. It's to move them off the face of the frames. It's to move them and to get them out of your way. It's the next best thing to just not going with smoke at all. So if you feel a little apprehensive, try the vaporizer. So I want to go over a few things about the vaporizer that I've learned since using it. One of the things is that it is a charged unit, and it does need a charge, and in the booklet it tells you about charging and the lithium batteries and how to charge it and dispense it and then to recharge it. It's been very simple. I take it in with me from my truck as I go in at night. It has an indicator light. So one of the cool things is that you're out in the field and you're not sure what's happening, so you squish it and hold it. That says it's charged. If it turned yellow, it'd say it's low battery, and if it was red, it would be out of battery. Great for in the field when you're not sure what just happened if it's not starting up for you. To start it when you're out in the field, you have to compress it 3 times. Complete compression. And that tells you that you're ready to move bees. And there it went. I like the smell of the vapor. It's not choking, it's not absolutely in your clothes, it's just kind of a light scent. I don't believe that it interferes with the bees' receptors, at least for the length of time that heavy particulate will. Kind of move them out of your way. Now that it's been a year, I did have a problem and it wouldn't turn on for me. So I changed the oil, I recharged, still wouldn't turn on for me. And that's when it is time for a new resistor. Insert resistor video here. Resistor should be stored in this position. This is the piece that slides out. And this is the contact that can wear out. This just pops out. And in the kit, they are more than generous. They give you probably about 6 of them. This is my old piece that I already replaced. It doesn't look worn out, but your machine won't work. I charged it, I oiled it, I cleaned it. It won't work. So you replace this piece. And as you do, this piece if anyone vapes as a cigarette kind of thing. In here is cotton. You have to soak that cotton for 5 minutes prior to putting it into the mechanism and turning it on. So this one's garbage, but I held it so I could show everybody. That's garbage. Once it's in your piece, you can, well, you refill it with oil and then you put the silicone and piece in. These are the contacts. These contacts should be wiped down periodically with a soft cloth. And then you can put it all together. If you leave it in that position, it will turn off in 20 minutes if you do not use it. If you want it off right away, now it's off. Turn it over. And it turns on. The book comes French, English, Spanish, German, and Italian, so you can't go wrong. Give it a try. It's interesting. The resistor is easy to change, and in the package, when you buy it for the first time, they give you, not sure, I think it's 10 resistors. I've only had to replace one. And the one thing with the resistor is make sure that the cotton is doused with the oil before you put it in to the piece of equipment and then try to use it again. The resistor is the piece down in the hole there, and if you do vape cigarette, or vape, I don't know what the hell they call them, vapor cigarette things, it has the same premise. It's very easy. I want to say thank you to the beekeeper Damien. They're from France, and this is a really cool tool. It's not cheap, but it's worth the investment. Piece of equipment does require a little bit of care. I take mine in, I don't leave it in a hot truck if at all. And that's mainly because of the oil in it. Unlike the smoker, you know, it's a tin can. This, you want to be careful when you lay it down a little bit. It is pretty sturdy. I've dropped it a few times. I don't like dropping it. This bellow is just like the new bellows on the smoker. So it's this heavy plastic kind of stuff. So I think with care, if you're not just somebody that just throws stuff around, take care of it and you'll have it a long time. Your bees will thank you and your lungs will thank you. So I want to say thanks to Damien and the guys that helped him develop this. I think it's good for the bees, and it's definitely good for the beekeeper. Give it a try. I'll leave a link below and see what you can do with it. Until next time, happy beekeeping and peace, comrades.